In 1347, one of history's deadliest plagues began to sweep across Europe. Patients first suffered high fever, headaches, vomiting, and diarrhea. Soon after, painful body-wide swelling led to tissue necrosis and massive internal bleeding, causing black skin, giving it the name Black Death. Boccaccio, the author of the Decameron, once described the Black Death as follows. Lumps would appear in the groin or armpit, sometimes as large as an egg or even an apple. Then symptoms spread, and lumps turned into black or purple spots, large or small, across the body. This catastrophe claimed 15 million lives in years, a quarter of Europe's population. With the cause unknown, no cure, rapid transmission, and horrifying deaths. A despair more terrifying than the plague shrouded the entire continent. People fled and social order collapsed. In that era of scientific ignorance and theological dominance, many would turn to gods and Buddha during disasters. While some prayed in temples for the gods to forgive their sins, others donned beaked masks to end patient suffering. In plague-stricken areas where people fled, these eerie plague doctors were seen moving against the crowd, occasionally using wooden sticks to lift patients' clothes and examine their condition. They believed that this bizarre protective outfit, invented by the French doctor Charles Delorme, could protect them from infection. But most plague doctors ultimately died from the Black Death. And if these doctors, whose skills were not particularly refined and who didn't even look much like doctors, represented humanity's courage to press forward in the face of catastrophe, then the story of Iam village in England, which I'm about to tell, represents the courage to calmly accept death. In 1665, a parcel of cloth sent from London brought the Black Death to Iam village. In 4 days, the tailor who got the parcel was the first to die, and by month's end, 5 more had died. To stop the Black Death, the priest persuaded villagers to make a nearly suicidal decision: isolate themselves completely. Although outsiders believed no one in Iam would survive, the reality was quite different. When outsiders came to check a year later, they found that out of the village's original 350 residents, 90 had survived. There was even a woman who, within a week, lost her husband and 6 children. Yet despite being surrounded by infected people, she herself never fell ill. Why were they able to escape disaster? If you've seen our previous content about how thalassemia helps resist malaria, it shouldn't be hard to guess that this is where genes come into play. In 1998, after analyzing the DNA of descendants of the Iam survivors, scientists found that 14% carried a special genetic mutation called CCR5 Delta 32. Statistics show that this mutated gene is mainly distributed among European populations, but its frequency is almost zero among Asian and African populations. This coincidentally matches the regions where the Black Death was prevalent. And this remarkable gene is located on the short arm of your chromosome 3, where CCR5 stands for CC chemokine receptor 5. Simply put, this is a receptor protein mainly expressed on the surface of immune cells like T cells, macrophages, and dendritic cells, regulating their migration, growth, immune response, and metabolic functions. Delta 32 refers to a mutation where this gene is missing 32 base pairs. This mutation causes the CCR5 protein to be dysfunctional or absent, preventing pathogens from using it to infect host cells. Consequently, carriers may have gained a survival advantage during the Black Death. Even more astonishing is that this mutation, preserved by ancient diseases, has unexpectedly become a crucial shield for modern humans in the fight against AIDS. Research shows that people with 2 copies of the Delta 32 mutation are highly resistant to HIV-1 infection, and even those with a single copy show some resistance to AIDS. Back in 2007, the Berlin patient further confirmed that CCR5 Delta 32 could treat AIDS. When Timothy Ray Brown underwent a bone marrow transplant for leukemia, his donor carried the homozygous CCR5 Delta 32 mutation. This surgery improved his leukemia and also cured his AIDS, making him the first person to be cured of AIDS. However, due to time constraints, I won't go into detail about AIDS-related topics here. If you're interested, be sure to leave a detailed comment or a message in the bullet chat. In the future, there might be an excellent opportunity to further discuss topics related to AIDS and the CCR5 Delta 32 mutation. So please make sure to follow, like, and share. See you very much in the next episode.